Today on Tennis Tenacity, we're on a mission to find the absolute best of the best. The top 8 greatest tennis seasons ever. Each season will explore, made a huge impact on the game, leaving a legacy that still shines bright today. So grab your racket and join us as we count down the greatest seasons in tennis history. Number 8, Rafael Nadal, 2010. In the illustrious career of Rafael Nadal, the year 2010 shines as a beacon of unparalleled achievement. While Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic claim their share of tennis glory in the early 2000s and 2010s respectively, 2010 unequivocally belonged to Nadal. Despite a setback due to a knee injury that forced him to retire during the Australian Open quarterfinals against Andy Murray, Nadal's resilience and prowess defined the remainder of the season. In his domain of clay court supremacy, Nadal dominated the French Open, conquering Robin Soderling in the final without dropping a single set, further solidifying his status as the King of Clay. His triumph extended beyond the clay courts, as he went on to claim victory at Wimbledon and the US Open, where he faced formidable opponents such as Novak Djokovic in the final, surrendering his first set of the tournament. Although his journey culminated in a loss to Federer in the Tour Finals, 2010 stands as one of the pinnacle years in Nadal's storied career, boasting an impressive 71-10 record and clinching a total of 7 titles. Number 7, John McEnroe, 1984. In the scorching summer of 1984, the tennis world witnessed a spectacle unlike any other as John McEnroe brought a season of greatness to the court. His remarkable 1984 season saw him clinching an astounding 13 titles, including an unprecedented 82-3 win-loss record. His prowess culminated in triumphs at 2 Grand Slam events, Wimbledon and the US Open, while he narrowly missed out on the French Open title in a grueling 5-set battle against Yvonne Lendl. Beyond his singles success, McEnroe showcased his versatility by clinching the Wimbledon doubles title and securing victory at the Tour Finals for an unprecedented 7th consecutive year. McEnroe's stellar performances throughout the season solidified his status as one of tennis's most iconic and enduring figures. Number 6, Jimmy Connors, 1974. The brash basher of Belleville finally fulfilled his prophesied dominance on the tennis court. Armed with his revolutionary two-handed backhand, the 21-year-old sensation, Jimbo, stormed through the tennis world, claiming 3 Grand Slam victories at the Australian Open, Wimbledon, and the US Open. His ferocious play reached its pinnacle in the US Open Finals, where he ruthlessly dismantled the aging Australian icon, Ken Roswell, with a resounding lopsided demolition, 6-1, 6-0, 6-1. However, Jimbo's dominance extended far beyond the majors, boasting an astonishing 93-4 record and winning 15 titles. Yet despite his unparalleled success, 1974 left a bitter taste in Jimbo's mouth. His decision to participate in World Team Tennis that year drew the ire of the ATP and ITF, resulting in his exclusion from the French Open, leaving him pondering the what-ifs of what could have been. Number 5, Novak Djokovic, 2015. Novak Djokovic's tennis prowess is undeniable, with numerous stellar seasons under his belt. While his performances in 2011 and 2021 were remarkable, it's his 2015 season that stands as a prime contender for the title of greatest season in tennis history. Despite a heartbreaking loss to Stan Wawrinka in the French Open final, Djokovic's dominance was undeniable, especially highlighted by his quarterfinal victory over the legendary Rafael Nadal. However, Djokovic's triumphs were abundant elsewhere, securing victories at the Australian Open, Wimbledon, and the US Open, where he defeated formidable opponents like Andy Murray and Roger Federer multiple times in the final showdowns. In addition to his Grand Slam successes, Djokovic's 2015 campaign boasted an impressive haul of 6 Masters titles and triumph at the Tour Finals. With a stellar record of 82 wins and only 6 losses, Djokovic commanded a staggering 93.6% winning percentage, clinching a total of 11 titles and asserting his dominance as the unrivaled top player in the world that year. Number 4, Roger Federer, 2006. During this stellar season, Federer's prime was on full display as he clinched victories in 3 prestigious Grand Slam tournaments: the Australian Open, Wimbledon, and the US Open. Additionally, he asserted his dominance by triumphing at the Tour Finals and securing victories in 4 Masters tournaments. This year, 2006, stands as a pinnacle in the illustrious career of one of the greatest, if not the greatest tennis player in history. Federer's remarkable season saw him capture an astounding 12 singles titles and compile an impressive record of 92 wins against only 5 losses. However, his arch-nemesis Rafael Nadal denied Federer a Grand Slam sweep, emerging victorious in 4 sets at Roland Garros. Despite this setback, Federer's 2006 season remains a testament to his unparalleled skill and enduring legacy in the world of tennis. Number 3, Martina Navratilova, 1983. Undoubtedly, Martina Navratilova stands as one of the most influential and accomplished figures in tennis history. However, her 1983 season undoubtedly shines as the pinnacle of her illustrious career. During this extraordinary year, Navratilova showcased her dominance by capturing victories in 3 of the major singles tournaments: the Australian Open, Wimbledon, and the US Open. While her journey in the French Open was halted in the 4th round by the relatively unknown Kathy Horvath, losing in a closely contested match, it was Navratilova's sole defeat throughout the entire season. Indeed, the most remarkable aspect of her 1983 campaign was her staggering record of 86 wins and just 1 loss, a statistic that defies belief. Navratilova's unparalleled success extended beyond the singles court, as she also secured victories in 3 double Grand Slam events: Australia, the French Open, and the US Open. Number 2, Rod Laver, 1969. In 1969, Rod Laver's remarkable achievements arrived just 1 year after the inception of the Open era, with his prime year seemingly behind him. While he remained a formidable presence on the court beyond this season, his dominance in Grand Slam tournaments waned in later years. However, during the 1969 season, Laver etched his name in the annals of tennis history once again by clinching all 4 major titles for the 2nd time in his career, having previously achieved the feat in 1962. His prowess extended beyond the Grand Slam arena, as he emerged victorious in 18 out of the 32 singles tournaments that he participated in, boasting an impressive record of 106 wins and 16 losses. Number 1, Stephie Graph, 1988. Stephie Graph's tennis legacy is undeniable, with an unprecedented 377 weeks at the number 1 spot and a remarkable tally of 22 major singles titles among her accolades. However, her feats on the tennis court in 1988 stand unparalleled even to this day. The pinnacle of Graph's illustrious career came in 1988, the year of her Golden Slam. She achieved a feat never replicated before or since by winning all 4 majors titles: the Australian Open, French Open, Wimbledon, and the US Open, along with clinching the Summer Olympics singles gold medal in Seoul, South Korea. Graph's dominance in 1988 was staggering, boasting a remarkable record of 72 wins and just 3 losses, while collecting a total of 11 titles throughout the season. Her triumphs were marked by memorable victories, including defeating Chris Evert in the Australian Open final, a lightning-fast double bagel 6-0, 6-0 win over Natasha Zvereva in the French Open final, and a hard-fought comeback against Martina Navratilova in the Wimbledon final. She capped off her incredible season by defeating Gabriela Sabatini to claim victory in both the US Open and the Olympic Games, solidifying her status as one of tennis's all-time greats in a truly extraordinary year.